Oh, all right. Just heard my knee pop, but it popped and it didn't hurt, so I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, it was gym day. I'm hot. At 10 minutes to 7 a.m., it was already 82 degrees. Blech. Okay, we're going to do a new design for living. Let's do the housekeeping. All the housekeeping is me reminding you we are Creative Life Spiritual Center. Website is creativelife.org. Constant contact email info@creativelife.org. Each one email a week tells you what's going on for the week and the month, and the hot links are hot. It is also a blind CC. Nobody's going to see your email. And then the social medias, we do not monetize them. We don't want to deal with the ads any more than you do. So we ask you to go like, subscribe, follow based on which platform you're on, and then engage with the individual post by reacting, commenting, and sharing. It bumps us in the algorithms, more people see our stuff, which in the end is the whole goal of social media. So free and easy way you can support the center. All right. We have finished a new design for living. I am simply doing the appendix because in the appendix, he is giving you suggestions, like for any of the run-of-the-mill, everyday things that you might run into that you would like some guidance on. They are meditations, declarations. Here's a way to think about this, and then as he says, use your own words. All right. So that's what we are doing here. When I flipped through the appendix, I was like, oh no, there's some really good stuff in here. So I did not want to do it. So we are doing the appendix. And some of them are going to be really short, but the first couple are kind of long. So they're going to get their own day. And today we're doing acceptance. I dropped my highlighter. So let's get on with it. Acceptance. Spiritual mind treatment really is something we do to ourselves. The only direction we give to this treatment, this prayer, this affirmation of acceptance is that we identify it with the person we are working for or the condition we wish to help. This is neither willing, concentrating, coercing, nor compelling anything or anyone. It is rather a quiet inward acceptance, an affirmation of our conviction based on theory, which to us is a certainty that there is a spiritual perfection at the center of all things in the universe, and that there is a fundamental law of good governing all things. There is one life. That life is God. That life is our life now. Those words should sound familiar. Jesse uses them a lot. I use them occasionally, but yeah, that a lot of science and mind ministers use that because it works. It's part of our, I would say, training. It is definitely part of our training, but you read enough Ernest, you just kind of pick up his lingo anyway because it's good. And then you incorporate it into what you're doing. And that's what a lot of us do. And that's what he wants you to do. He wants you to use your own words, but feel free to, use some of his lingo if it works for you. All right. So, I'm going to go back to that line. There is one life. That life is God. That life is our life now. Consciously, we identify ourselves with that life. Definitely, we affirm the one presence and the one power operating in, around, and through us. Okay, that through us is really important. We should believe that everything that denies the supremacy of the divine presence and the law of good is itself but a mistake in judgment. And that's really important. But a mistake in judgment. Strangely enough, and unbelievable as it may sound, this rather lofty attitude of thought, which seems so far removed from the realities of human experience, is accepted by every scientific mind in the world. There is no scientist who can believe that there is anything that can contradict, refute, or hold sway against a principle that is established. So that is his meditation. Here is his affirmation. Okay. Today, I accept my own affirmations. There is nothing in me that can contradict them. I have a deep inward sense, a feeling and conviction and complete faith that there is a law of good governing everything and that it is governing completely with absolute certainty, without deviation, with no exception, that there is nothing to oppose it, nothing to change it, nothing to limit or circumscribe its action. I abandon myself to this faith. I live in its atmosphere and accept its conclusion. I know that I am a divine being in the pathway of an endless self-expression and that the eternal God is my host now and forevermore. Now, honestly, I wouldn't use most of that. I would not. But there are a couple of things in there that I would use. I like abandoning myself to this faith. And I know that I am a divine being on the pathway of an endless self-expression. Yeah, I like that one too. So that's one of the things with Ernest, you know, you read these, like the one we did yesterday, I really liked. The one today, not as much, but that's okay. There are a couple of phrases in there that I would definitely use myself. And because I like the idea of abandoning myself to the faith. That's just, it's very evocative. It makes me feel something. And that is what you are looking for. When you are doing this kind of work, you are looking for words that make you feel. And they make you feel the way you want to feel. Whatever it is that you want, the experience that you want to have, the feeling that you want to have, you want to choose the words that invoke that feeling. So, and I like the idea of abandoning myself to the faith. So, that is acceptance. And tomorrow, no, we're still going to probably do, I think tomorrow you know what? I turned off the light, took my glasses off. Hang on. Identification. It is identification. Tomorrow we'll do identification. And this, what he's got in the appendix is just general guidelines to help you out. So, I am going to move on into the process of my day. So I'm going to encourage you to have a great day, a wondrous day, a fantastic day, a magical day, an enchanted day, a wonderful day, an awesome day, an amazing day, a hey, get up and move your body day, a be aware of the heat day, a drink plenty of water day, a go dance in the sunshine day, a cuddle your fur babies day, a do something just for yourself day, a take care of business day, a do that task you've been putting off for a minute day, a good day. And if that is too much pressure, because occasionally it is, I get it, simply have a day. You are enough, just as you are. You are a beloved expression of the divine. You are a brilliant light, divine spark, spirit in motion, God in action, an absolutely beautiful masterpiece, and a work in progress at the same time, at your own pace. And as Reverend Jesse likes to close, you are a godly. So explore the truth of your being. I mean, that's the whole point of this, right? Get to know who the divine knows you to be, because the divine knows you to be good. It is all the divine knows. And from there, anything's possible. All right. As I said, moving on into the process of my day. Reverend David will be on sometime this afternoon with you. I will be back in the 9-hour. It's just, I think on Wednesdays while I'm going to the gym during the summer, it's going to be easier for me to do it like I do in the summer. I'm going to come home, do this, then go deal with this. So take care of yourself. Know that you are loved.